Saturday Night Baseball coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field in the Windy City. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. The Red Sox have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Now batting, Johnny Damon, and we are stepping into the box, Jacob May. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Chavez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic.
And we'll have to leave it there. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. High and deep to right center. Damon is in pursuit. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. But the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Anderson has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Wallace Talbot, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Joaquin Soria answers the call. Stepping in now, Jacob May, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in now, Carlos Chavez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Circle change, too low, ball one. 2-0. Abreu swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Into the box, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Albert Alfonso, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is. In now, Matt Chapman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
3-2, full count. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Juan Minaya comes on to pitch now. Stepping in now, Jacob May. And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lots of room out there for Damon as he takes it for out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Standing in now, Albert Alfonso, bouncer down the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nate Jones enters now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Wallace Talbot. A ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The White Sox down to their last strike. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Both Sox look for their 7th straight victory next. Into the box now. Standing in, Jacob May. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 14 homers, and he's driven in 45. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Into the box, Jose Abreu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Abreu becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. And this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And a fastball called strike 3. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now, Matt Chapman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Chapman goes down for the second out in the bottom half. 2-0 now. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a stepping in now, Wallace Talbot. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Standing in now, Carlos Chavez. No balls and a strike to count. He'll come in here at 263. 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seems to be the way to go right here.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And that one just missed outside. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into very shallow right. Nixon waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 3-0 now. And that misses for ball four. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Tim Anderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 3-0 now. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-1 to him now. Swing, strike two.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have two strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Into the box, Albert Alfonso Veritek is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Into the box now, Wallace Talbot, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers, 10 RBIs.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping in now, Jacob May. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in now, Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. In now, Wellington Castillo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ross Stripling is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Into the box, Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box now, Albert Alfonso, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ground ball right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in now, Wallace Calvin. He'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. In now, Carlos Chavez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Jacob May comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. And he takes ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Outside, 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nate Jones comes on to pitch now.
Play ball.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Tim Anderson waits on deck. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Popped him up. Varitek is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Garciaparra ranging up the middle, and there are 2 away now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Standing in now, Albert Alfonso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box, Wallace Talbot.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Nixon. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Carlos Chavez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Bo Sox earned the 4-game series sweep as they dismantled the White Sox 10-0. The win was their 7th in a row. At the start of the day, the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, and the Reds as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-3. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. and the Mariners are in third place in the AL West. Trey Mancini had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 10-3. As of right now, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Rays are third in the division. The Royals had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 10-9. Entering the day's action, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East. The Minnesota Twins totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-4. At the start of the day, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Tigers are 2nd in the division. The Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-0. As of today, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Indians are atop the AL Central. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they pulverized the Braves 6-0. As of right now, the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Mets are at the bottom of the division. Jay Merced got his 2nd W of the season, helping Washington get past the Marlins 1-0. In the standings, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East, and the Marlins are 3rd in the division. The San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-1. At the start of the day, the Phillies are in 1st place in the NL East, while the Giants sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Milwaukee Brewers completed the long 4-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-4. Heading into the day, the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Reds are at the bottom of the division. The Cubbies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-0. As of today, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central, and the Cubs are atop the division. Alex Avila had 3 hits in the contest as Arizona took one from Oakland 4-2. In the standings, the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Athletics are in 4th place in the AL West. Nolan Arenado had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Rockies rolled past the Astros 7-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. At the start of the day, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West, and the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Dodgers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 11-0. As of right now, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. Garrett Richards got the W, his 11th this season, helping lead the Angels past San Diego 6-1. As of today, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Angels are leading the AL West. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the rest of the All-Star break, and don't forget to tune in over the next couple of days for all the latest.